That's such an I've never heard of that. So your sleep and your awake time in a 24-hour segment should align to 24 hours. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I think I mentioned this to you at some point, but it's like, yeah, it's a thing. Like if you Google it, I think other people have this, and I think it's one of the things of not having a strict routine. Like as a streamer, I can make content whenever, and I don't have the typical 9 to 5 job that forces me to wake up at a certain time. So of course, when I have like more scheduled like gigs or meetings, like I adjust. But as one of these things that it's kind of popped up
How
in
did that
recent times.
how did that happen? Because when even when I think of you and like I know you pretty well, but if someone just looks at you, they know you as like the, you know, stoic guy with the inside jokes, with the good content, good
Mhm.
thumbnails. How did that, is it from working too much, or you got some bad habits? You stay up like watching videos too long? Like what fills that space? Is it all just different types of work, or
Yeah, I think one of the things is when I stream in the evening, it's like impossible to go to
go to
sleep
sleep? Yeah.
at
Mm-hmm.
least like a few hours
Yeah.
after streaming because your mind is just racing. It's like
Yeah.
you get in that zone where
Yeah.
like constantly like have to be attentive, and then it's just hard to turn your mind off. um
Especially if like there's a lot of donations, you have like a good run, you win some games. Yeah, I've been really sleepy at 7 8 p.m.
mhm.
In the past, and I've decided to boot up streams, and by midnight I wanted to like go running. I had so much energy, and it's terrible because there were nights I wouldn't sleep till 4 in the morning. So
Yeah, I think it's like it's recommended that it's like kind of comparable to doing exercise. You're not supposed to exercise like right before sleep. You should, if you're going to exercise in the evening, like at least have it
yeah.
a few hours before your bedtime. So um yeah, like the I guess most of the summer it hasn't been an issue because I've had like so many events where like even tournaments between Vegas and I was in Sochi where my schedule like had to be pretty strict. But then when I'm just doing the kind of streaming kind of lockdown lifestyle, then it's harder to have a set routine.
It's one of the reasons I stopped streaming as much.
Uh-huh.
I just, I'm sure you've heard me talk about it, but I felt myself turn into a bit of a vegetable. Like I always had a routine where I was waking up in the morning and I was sleeping something like midnight to 7, midnight to 8. Um, I'd get up, I would walk to Starbucks, I would get two coffees, one for me, one for Lucy,
Mm,
sometimes breakfast, and I would go stream, and like I'd stream till 1, and I had a video that was out at 7 a.m. that I uploaded the night before. And then from like 1 to 4, I would work on a video, and I would, take a nap or do something. And then at night, I would maybe work on the next video for the next day.
mhm.
Um, that was my routine for months. Like, do you have a day to day routine you follow? Like today, I'm gonna make this video. I'm gonna stream from this to this. You use a calendar at all? I only recently
Oh
started
yeah,
like consistently using a
definitely.
calendar, but
Yeah, calendar really helps to I mean it still requires some level of discipline to like schedule like work times, but
mm,
the last few days I've been like awake at like weird times, like